It took me filming a little over 200 videos about AI, AGI, how automation will affect our lives, our jobs, before I felt confident enough to tackle today's topic, which is this one: why cryptocurrency will, I believe, power our next era, the AGI revolution. And by the way, I'm just getting over a cold, so in case you're wondering what the heck has happened to my throat, that's what happened. But I've done a ton of research. Probably 30 hours alone went into what I'm about to share with you, plus almost 2 years spent working full-time in AI. You know, I believe the junk content around crypto has really ruined a lot of the reputation of what cryptocurrency really is. And the fact of the big picture, which is that we are in an arms race right now with governmental institutions and the Bitcoiners led by Jack Dorsey, who are literally building Web 5 and 80% of it's done. My money, and actually speaking, I am invested in cryptocurrency, is on a decentralized future where money itself changes forever. And if you're like, well, Julia, isn't money irrelevant in an AGI era? If you look even deeper into what's coming with ASI, yeah, I think you're on the right track. And I'm filming an all-new video on the post-labor economy. Much of my research in this area has been inspired by my podcast co-host, Dave Shapiro. So definitely keep your eyes peeled for that video, where I'm going to be talking about decentralized wealth and the opportunity that I believe exists through a little something called tokenization. But that's not today's video. Today's video is how crypto itself is, I believe, the future of finances. I'm going to lay out exactly why I think that, give you hopefully some clarity in a crypto storm, overabundance of clickbait content. I mean, if you just scroll YouTube, you'll see crypto is a scam on basically every other video. I want to paint a real picture of what's coming and then let you make the decision. I've made mine, and hopefully that just gives you some clarity on how to make yours. I'm not a financial advisor. Anything you should invest, you should be aware of what you're doing, be willing to risk it. That said, I'm very bullish on the returns of crypto. I'm not going to sell anytime soon. I'm holding. And you're going to find out why in this video. And hey, if we haven't met, I'm Julie McCoy. I sold a 100-person writing agency that I built to enter the age of AI. I've been working full-time in AI since January of 2023. I'm assembling a team of the best and brightest minds at my AI integrations company, First Movers. We step into businesses and we automate the shiz out of their marketing and operational processes. And it's beautiful. We're helping businesses get ahead by 25x and truly become first movers in their space. You can learn more about what I do at firstmovers.ai. All right, now back to the topic: why crypto will, I believe, power the AGI revolution. Now, I grant that we are quite privileged here in America to just be able to go to a bank, open up an account in our name, and have access to whatever we want to deposit in it. I don't take that for granted. I know that that in itself is not something you can do in other countries, which, by the way, crypto solves. But that said, the banking system in itself in America feels so very outdated. When I go to pay someone with a check, if it's the weekend, they can't access that money, sometimes for 3 days. If Monday's a holiday, even longer. Their money is locked up in a system that simply will not scale in an automated world. And that, in a nutshell, is why I believe crypto is the future. But let's dive a lot deeper. Imagine never needing a big bank again. Imagine being able to send or receive money from anywhere to anyone at any point without third-party fees. That, my friends, is Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Now, I think the risk we have in crypto is that it is created dating all the way back to 2008 by somebody who we don't even know the real identity of, Satoshi Nakamoto. By the way, rumors have it that Satoshi is quite likely one of the richest individuals alive, with his crypto earnings worth upwards of $100 billion. Will the real Satoshi please step forward? I mean, this man is richer than Elon Musk. His famous paper called Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system, outlined his invention, which was Bitcoin, and much of cryptocurrency itself, as well as the blockchain. There's a long and interesting thread on the Wikipedia page about Satoshi with a ton of speculation about who he is. I've enjoyed reading this. If you want to get lost in it, I'll link to the Wikipedia page in the description. But the truth is, whoever Satoshi was, the invention had incredible, almost prophetical insights into what was coming. And let me give you more of the big picture of why crypto is really the only sound financial future to step into with what's coming with AI. So we are entering a phase with AI called level 3 in OpenAI's 5 levels to AGI. And level 3 is this idea of agentic work, where AI agents can completely finish a given task from starting point all the way to the end, and you just hit deploy. When we hit that stage in AI, which begins Q1 2025 with the confirmed launch of Operator, OpenAI's agent coming to ChatGPT, well, my friends, the game is on. And pretty soon, as tech founder after tech founder has predicted, Eric Schmidt, the former CEO of Google, is a big voice on this topic with some really deep insights. It has been predicted that when billions of agents are out there working for and with us, that soon we will be in a world where the agents are talking to each other more than they're talking to us. Agents could be deploying billions of financial transactions without a human ever being involved. Think about the current banking system. Will it play nice with this? If we can't even access a check deposited on Friday until Monday, we need to get a lawyer to help us create an LLC, and then we need to go take the proof of our business down to the bank and register a bank account. I've been through all those steps. They take multiple days. They take multiple humans. They are painful. That is not a scalable world that will align well with what's coming, with autonomous agents acting on our behalf in milliseconds, fractions of the time it would take a human to do the same task. How we establish and verify trust is going to be the biggest reason why cryptocurrency stands a huge fighting chance in this new world. AGI, this idea of autonomous AI in a world where AI itself can act and function as well as, if not infinitely better than a human. Beyond that, of course, is ASI. Well, that world needs 3 things to function well. We need to have trust in its decisions. There needs to be transparency of record keeping, and there needs to be instant autonomous transactions. Does any of that sound familiar? That's exactly what cryptocurrency and the blockchain provides. To see the full picture, let's talk about the evolution of money itself. So first of all, at the start of humanity, we were bartering. We were trading our goods and services. Then we went to buying and exchanging things for precious metals like gold and silver. From there, we went to paper money, which is basically a government-backed receipt of where that money occurs, such as the US Treasury. From there, we went to digital banking, and it feels like money just became numbers on a screen, especially if you think about how the feds have printed money in America. What is that money actually backed by? Is it just a number on a screen? So from there, we could go into the 5th major stage of money, which is cryptocurrency, a decentralized form of currency that no one owns, cannot be controlled, cannot be regulated, has no point of centralization, and is truly the people's money. If the world makes the move to cryptocurrency, which I think is a natural evolution next step in what's coming with AGI, we are going to have money that is completely programmable, instantly transferable, free from intermediaries, no third party charging fees at any point, and is mathematically secure. Mathematics can scale, and that is the beauty of what is inside cryptocurrency and the blockchain. The blockchain itself, which I have a whole video on, is a perfect record-keeping system, far beyond the old digital ledger. This is a decentralized ledger that securely stores and shares data through a chain of blocks. What's amazing about the blockchain is it cannot be altered. It is verified by thousands of computers. It updates instantly throughout the world, and it requires no human oversight, making it the perfect accompaniment to AI. Now, one of the big questions or concerns I always hear when it comes to cryptocurrency is, well, what about energy consumption? What do we do if the internet turns off? And I can tell you that with what's coming in Web 5, these problems may be solved. As technology evolves rapidly, so are the solutions out there to support the technology. Layer 2 solutions, quantum-resistant protocols, renewable energy mining, nuclear energy. These are just a few of the solutions that we're lining up, not to mention everything that's being built inside of Web 5. I think of the launch of cryptocurrency and how it relates to Web 5 and the convergence of the automation of nearly everything kind of like when the internet turned on. I still remember this moment. I was 7 years old. It was the late 90s. Yeah, it was an old dial-up modem with that beeping sound. I'll never forget watching my mom hit send on an email for the first time. I knew that what I was looking at was the future. I was just 7 years old. But I think that when decentralization rolls out together with cryptocurrency and the Bitcoiners finish building Web 5, what we will be looking at will be something that absolutely will be embraced and it will be mainstream. I think the biggest threat is potentially government, trying to regulate it, trying to get a hold of it, trying to gain control of it. USDC and the CBDC are in fact the government's ways to build their own cryptocurrency stablecoins that will be a part of the new currency. But that doesn't mean that they're gaining control of it. But right now, cryptocurrencies are not issued or backed by the US government. That means that this is the Wild West. But let me ask you this, with the government's track record and how it stewards money, or better yet, kind of doesn't, do we want the government actually issuing cryptocurrency? Do we want the people, the Bitcoiners that are building Web 5 to win this race? I'll tell you, my money's on the Bitcoiners, but it will be interesting because I do think we are in an arms race where big tech companies that have the government on their board are actively trying to roll out their own crypto solutions. I have another video where I talked about WorldCoin a little bit as an example of something major that's pushing cryptocurrency mainstream. That is still 100% true. WorldCoin almost put crypto back on the map. A company as big as OpenAI, backed by investors like Microsoft, absolutely helped to shed a different light on crypto itself. But WorldCoin itself is not a good example of truly decentralized cryptocurrency. When one CEO, Sam Altman, wants to put a globe in front of everyone to scan billions of eyeballs, and then the verification of that human dependent on the scan of their irises from his globe, is that really decentralized? No, that sounds very much centralized to one product, one location, one founder. Buying into one person's system, trusting one person's cryptocurrency, and using one person's company isn't really decentralization. We need to think bigger than too much concentration of economic power when it comes to who's behind the cryptocurrency. The way the blockchain itself works with zero knowledge proofs and FHE fully homomorphic encryption are ways in and of themselves to verify your identity and validate reliability, people, places, things, without exposing any personal data. That is the true beauty of the blockchain and crypto itself. And that needs to be at the heart of the crypto mission as it continues to go forward. As far as which cryptocurrencies to invest in, I am definitely staked in Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum, Quant, ICP, or the Internet Computer, a crypto coin and project I find fascinating. Go check it out at internetcomputer.org. Solana is another great crypto. Those are a few of the ones I'm a big believer in. You know, speculation has it that Bitcoin will hit as much as $1 million at its greatest peak. If that is the case, well, 90,000 per Bitcoin is insanely low, but that is the potential future of what this could be. Take all that with a grain of salt. Please do not go run and put your last savings into Bitcoin because you heard some content creator on YouTube that said it could hit $1 million, and so you're running to go invest your life savings. Jokes aside, I'm not a financial advisor, so don't treat me like one. Do your own due diligence and research. I've done mine and I'm sharing it with you. So cryptocurrency is, I believe, the future of finances in the world of AGI. You just heard a little bit of my reasoning on it. I'd love to hear from you in the comments if you have your own thoughts on how crypto will play into the future of this new world headed our way, where automation removes all the menial work and we can actually get back to being a human being instead of someone just mired in doing all the time. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit subscribe. Let me know what you thought in the comments. I look forward to hearing from you. I film regular content on the future of AI and how it will affect our lives, our finances, and our well-being. And a quick little shameless promo. I'm working on something insanely cool at First Movers called the R&D AI Labs. This is a membership/school series of courses/live community like none other, We're actually building a library of all of the bots that we're building to automate our own business and the businesses of others, plus loads of great training videos to take you through how to even think and wrap your mind around the world of AI and then how to apply it right now in the day-to-day. I see the future. I see what's coming, and it could truly be something amazing if the right people win the race. And look, I believe that knowledge is power. You watching this video alone proves you're building the knowledge on how to handle this new age coming at you. And my heart is right there with you. I want to help you succeed in this new age beyond your wildest dreams. And the R&D AI Labs is all about helping you understand the here and now and get your hands dirty, which is why we call it research and development. It's not just another prompting course, another place to sign up and leave dusty and completely forget about. It is a live, hands-on lab where we want to teach you what we're doing at a super high level with integrations inside First Movers, automating businesses, automating marketing processes, operations inside businesses at all level. And we want to take that to you in the labs. I've got some amazing people joining me as mentors in these labs. When the waitlist is out and ready, check the pinned comments. And you're going to be able to learn more about the labs on that page. All right, shameless promo over. But anything I share, I've got my heart 200% in. I truly don't share anything that wouldn't bring you massive transformation and help you leapfrog forward in AI. All right, I look forward to seeing you right here back on my channel down the next AI rabbit hole.